Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the UK Wrestling Arena here in Batley. It is another Friday night. It is the 30th edition of Friday Night Showdown. On the way very soon, it's the pre-show here at the desk, discussing all the action. I am Brett Hadley. Hello, featuring Bowtie this weekend.
Oh, and it's a beautiful rainbow bow tie
fancy
today.
rainbow pride bow tie. I'm joined by Steph. Hello, Steph. How are you?
Hello, I'm very good.
We should be joined by Sid Phoenix. He's on his way. He's getting all excited ahead of his big match tomorrow at Day of Reckoning. What to tell you about this, Steph?
Oh my God, yeah, go on, fill me in.
You've been away for a couple of weeks. If you didn't see Friday Night Showdown last week, you missed all the shenanigans. I tell you, every single shenanigan, you missed them.
All the shenanigans.
Basically, since you were here last, we have new tag team champions.
What?
So a new Dawn were dethroned.
Already?
Yes, because Big Duncan and Johan Hunt won a match where if they won the match, they got their tag team championship shot.
Oh no.
And unfortunately, they came out and demanded it 2 weeks ago. Sid Phoenix had to give it to Big Duncan. They had the match. They defeated a new Dawn. And so Duncan and Johan Hunt, the Wolf Boy, are now the tag team champions. Duncan came out here last week, very brash, very angry, got up in my friend Sid Phoenix's face, questioned his manhood, questioned his integrity, questioned whether he was, a man of his word, and then dropped the bombshell that Sid Phoenix was actually cleared to wrestle. Now, I didn't know, exactly. I didn't know this. Nobody out here knew this. And you just acted like I did last week. You what?
Yeah.
And I looked at Sid, I was like, look, Sid, be honest with me. Is Duncan telling the truth here? And he had to admit that he was. And he got goaded into it. So our main event last week was supposed to be Big Duncan and Johan Hunt against Sid Phoenix and a partner of his choosing. That ended up being our CEO, Jonathan Joedric.
Nice.
Seizing an opportunity, out comes Mustafa Khan.
Oh.
Yeah, you see where this is going. Mustafa was like, you said it would be a tag team match. You didn't say what kind of tag team match. Let's have a 3-on-2 tag team match. We're going to kick your heads in.
For God's sake.
But Joedric and Sid were one step ahead.
Oh.
They had the ace up their sleeve. The loudest man in UK wrestling, your friend and mine, Mr. JPR, was here.
Yes.
Save the day.
The P of the J of the R.
Yes, was here to save the situation. Air horn and all. And out he came, and we had a 6-man tag team match. So, yes, Big Duncan and the Persian Empire were sent scurrying at the end, but then the bombshells came even further when, out of nowhere, Mustafa Khan challenged Sid Phoenix. He said, well, I've done away with Jonathan Joedric.
Whoa.
I've done away with JPR, I've beaten them. Which,
well, that's a debatable argument, isn't it?
Well, yeah, whether we like it or not, it's true that he's beaten everybody. And he was like, Sid, if you want a go, I'll give you a go at Day of Reckoning. So tomorrow night, now, Steph, you and me get to sit here and call Sid Phoenix against Mustafa Khan for the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Championship tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Can you believe that?
Let me get this straight. The Persian Empire has basically demolished pretty much everybody.
Yeah, that's basically how it's going.
And are now just, what?
They think they're untouchable. I mean, everybody in the Persian Empire has a title at the moment, apart from one person.
Is that Joey Flip-Flops?
It may be Joe Joedric, yes. Who, to be fair, is not having the best of times at the moment.
Oh no, why?
So he lost his Genesis Championship to Cliff Harrison.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then he lost to Sheik Maktoum.
Oh yes, he did, didn't he?
Yeah. And then last week, he lost to Mad Ed.
Oh my God.
So Joe Joedric is usual, and then after he lost to Mad Ed, he came up here with my old favourite, Leonie Rose, and they came and bombarded the commentary desk while CDP was out there doing his thing. And I'll tell you what, all I got for the next 20 minutes was a bunch of whining, bitching and complaining. That's all they did. Moaned about how they were unfairly done to, how life was unfair, how, it was just, I've still got a headache from it.
Did you go home and hear them in your sleep?
Can still hear them in my sleep every single night since last week.
So, Day of Reckoning is turning out to be quite the show.
Yeah, my question though was what's going to happen to Joe, because he wants his dad in a match. His dad already has a match tomorrow with Paul Hubris.
Well, that's not going to happen.
So obviously, he's otherwise occupied, but Joey is insistent he wants his dad in a match. He is insistent. that it's going to happen. His dad doesn't want any of it, which you can understand. So nope. So tomorrow we do have Jonathan Joedric against Paul Hubris. But what of Joe? Because he is on a bit of a losing streak. It has to be said.
Well,
the spoiled brat. The spoiled brat's not getting his own way, basically.
Well, you know what? Spare the rod. That's all I'm going to say. Spare the rod.
Well, we'll see. Because I do hear Joe Joedric is here. He's got something on his mind. He's not very happy. Well, that's nothing fresh. But he'll be here tonight on Friday Night Showdown to address the crowd. And
I'm sure there'll be plenty of the Persian Empire sharing their piece at some point, because they never shut up.
That's it. They never shut up. They think they're untouchable. And to be honest, most of them are, because we have Leonie Rose, the women's champion, Big Duncan, and Johan Hunt are the tag team champions, and Mustafa Khan for forevermore is the UK Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
For nefarious reasons.
Yeah.
Let's be fair.
Pack mentality.
Yeah.
Travel like a bunch of goons. I call them the Persian Goon Squad.
Well.
But yeah, they are ruling over the UK Wrestling Kingdom quite well at the moment. A New Dawn do have their rematch. Billy O'Keefe was out here last week saying that at Day of Reckoning it will be, a New Dawn getting their rematch.
Yeah.
We do have Andrew Jepson. He's back in the building tonight. All the Persian Empire are here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big night. We also have the main event tonight. It is the first time ever meeting. I'm quite excited about this. It will be. Last week they were partners. This week, JPR and Jonathan Joedric are going to be opponents.
Ooh.
It's the first time these guys have met in the ring.
This is going to be... That's an interesting match.
That's a word for it. Interesting.
Because they're quite... Well, they're not, I wouldn't say they're opposites, but
no.
they're very different.
Well, they're very popular with the crowd to start with, which is something the Persian Empire are not. And they have, the enemy of my enemy is my friend sort of thing, and they just want a competitive match, and they're going to get one tonight.
This is a bit of respectful fun.
Definitely.
Like the physical version of playful banter.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, when you put it
physical
like that.
Bants.
Yeah, that's what it will be tonight. It will be JPR and Jonathan Joedric tonight. We also,
so is that our main event?
That will be our main event, a Friday Night Showdown, the 30th edition tonight.
No,
they've got to 30 weeks.
I know. 30 weeks?
I know, yeah. I know. Wow. It's unbelievable. So that will be tonight. And then tomorrow, yes, Day of Reckoning is live from the UK Wrestling Arena, June the 18th. Make sure you join us for that. Tomorrow featuring I can't believe that, Sid Phoenix.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be very interesting. We also have to talk about the Genesis Championships on the line tomorrow. Cliff Harrison last week came out here. He's been impressive since winning that belt from Joe Joedric. Mm-hmm. Last week, though, after his match, he was blindsided completely by the mammoth Jacob Reed. Princess Reed.
Princess Reed.
He came out here earlier on in the night and looked at me and went, "Brett, this night's not over. Something big's going to happen later." And he was right. He came out here and made a statement, and he held that Genesis Championship high over his head and flattened Cliff Harrison last week.
Yeah.
So the Cliff side got flattened, basically.
Oh my God.
So Jacob Reed has called his shot, and tomorrow night it will be the Princess. Jacob Reed against. Sorry, I've got to remain impartial. Yes, impartial. Brett Hadley, that's me. Against. Yeah, right, unless it's the Persian Empire. Against our very good, very up for it.
Impartial Brett Hadley t-shirts now available.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, get that on the web shop. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It will be Cliff Harrison tomorrow against Jacob Reed. So we'll see either of those men are here tonight and see what their intentions are ahead of tomorrow. Yeah. Also, the Playtime Mafia have been having a bit of trouble.
Oh dear.
The past couple of weeks with a newcomer who you wouldn't really want to have trouble with. His name may sound a little unorthodox. Big Bad Bish. I kid you not.
Can you say it again but slower?
Big.
Yeah.
Bad.
Got it.
Bish.
Thought you said that.
Yeah, I did say Bish. And he's been coming out here and attacking not the Persian Empire, nothing to do with them. The Playtime Mafia. There we go. He's been attacking. This is the thing we don't know. You asked the question that everybody else wants to know the answer to.
But why?
Why?
Why though?
Why?
No.
No idea. But when you see the guy, he's big, he's nasty, he's mean, and he keeps attacking the Playtime Mafia from behind.
We saw Big Bad Bish not so long ago though, didn't we?
He was here last week, the week before,
Yeah.
attacking the Playtime Mafia. He's hit J-Ro Lewis like weeks in a row.
So is it specifically J-Ro that he's going
No,
for?
firstly it was Steve, and then the last couple of weeks it's been J-Ro Lewis.
I wonder why.
Maybe we'll get the answers to that question tonight. Who knows?
Gross.
It's very warm. It's so warm tonight. It's the hottest day of the year in the UK.
So
Today, yes, so far. And don't we know? It's quite cool in here for now, but the action is going to heat up. That's where I was going.
Smooth.
There was a segue there.
That was smooth.
Yeah. There was a segue. So yeah,
you could spread that on bread.
you could spread it with a fine knife. Yes. Segway. That's my other name. Segway.
Brett Segway
Brett
t-shirts
Segway.
are
I know.
available.
Yeah, that's it. What was the other one? Impartial and Segway, depending on the day of the week. So yeah, lots and lots to talk about, and lots to get on. There's a lot happening, basically,
I was
here in
going to say,
UKW.
tomorrow sounds like the very definition of the phrase action-packed.
It will be action-packed, but it is also, don't forget, the last stop on the road to WrestleBration. How many WrestleBrations is it, Steph? Do you know?
I'm trying to count.
You haven't got enough fingers, because it's
Okay.
more than 10.
Is it 13?
It is 13. WrestleBration 13 years that we've been doing it. I've ring-announced a few. I've took photos at a few.
Oh, wow.
And this year it will be my absolute pleasure and honour to be here at the desk on July the 30th to call WrestleBration 13.
It is going to be an incredible night.
It is going to be an incredible night. Session Moth Martina will be here. If you've never met Session Moth, oh my days. Get the drinks in. All I can say to UK Wrestling Management is I hope you have a supply of drinks for that evening. For Session Moth Martina, she'll be here.
Nice.
Yes. All your favourite UK Wrestling talent will be here as well. JPR will be here, Leonie Rose will be here, Joedric will be here. Everybody will be here to celebrate 13 years of UK Wrestling.
It's going to be quite a show.
Cannot wait. And it's so close. So tomorrow, the day of reckoning, is the final stop before WrestleBration. So, will we have a new heavyweight champion going into it? Can Sid do it?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah?
I've got the utmost faith.
I would say you had no hesitation in your
I
voice
didn't even
there.
think about it.
No,
I didn't even
exactly.
think about it.
So you're going with this. We'll discuss this tomorrow on the pre-show as well, obviously, and hopefully Sid will be here to discuss it with us at some point or something. But
Well, he better.
he better be. He better be here.
You'll be getting a strongly worded email.
You like your strongly worded emails, don't you?
I love a strongly worded email. To whom it may concern. ...
Sydney Phoenix, where art thou? So yeah, Sid, he's got his shot against us. I mean, I'd love him to win. I would jump up out of my seat and run down there and hug him.
You know he will win, and would you like to know why?
Why?
Because he's the one.
He is.
Oh,
There's the
I think
segue.
I'm learning.
There you go, you got it. He is the one, Sid Phoenix, and he was last week. He was up for this.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy was challenged, like his integrity, his manhood, his whole position was challenged at the start of the show. And I sat here and looked him in the face, and he was seething. Oh my God, he was shaking.
Did he change colour?
Yeah, legitimately. He was as red as. I'm trying to look at that flag over there. We've got a UK Wrestling flag over there. He was as red as a tomato, bless him. He was absolutely livid. He was. He was. What a great word. Apoplectic.
I bought the Brett Hadley dictionary.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
Available all good retailers right now. Yeah, he was apoplectic. He was so angry.
Yeah.
And it was like, how dare Big Duncan do this? How dare the Persian Empire question me?
But is that not the Persian Empire's game, though? They
Of course
push
it
and
is.
push and push and
Of course
push.
it is.
They push.
It's what they're good at.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. They're not stupid. That's why they're at the top of the mountain.
Yeah, dislike them or like
Precisely.
them. You can't argue the fact that they are a clever bunch of people.
They're a clever bunch of goons, shall we say? Goons. They are, whether we like them or not, and most of us don't, then they are, up at the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sid got well and truly goaded into that. But to his credit, he was in there. He didn't show any ring rust or anything. He was up for it. He was on form. He was on it last week.
I was going to ask you about that. It's something that I would have been concerned with.
Yeah, I was concerned. I was really concerned for him.
Yeah. I mean, he brought that term up, didn't he? Ring rust.
Yeah, it was his first match in 9 months last week. It's a long time in wrestling to be resting your body and not be in there doing what these guys are doing week in and week out that we're seeing on Showdown and on these premium events, you know.
Brett, Sid trains. He never stops training.
No, but he's had to be careful. Nobody knew, though, that he was at the point where he was actually medically cleared to wrestle. We thought he was still another 2 or 3 months away from being ready.
Well, you know.
But no. He was there, he was in the thick of it.
He must have had a good reason for keeping that quiet.
I know, he didn't even tell me, and I thought I was one of his good friends, but he didn't even tell me.
You were really hurt by that.
I wasn't hurt, I was just surprised. I wasn't hurt, no, I was just surprised. But yeah, it was true, and Sid got his shot, and Mustafa Khan again goaded him at the end into that match tomorrow. You know, so yeah, we will see what happens tomorrow, Day of Reckoning, right here from the UK Wrestling Arena in Batley. In Batley, West Yorkshire tomorrow. All the action of Friday Night Showdown is on the way very, very soon. Do not miss it, because yeah, that main event tonight is Jonathan Cedric against JPR.
It's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun.
It's going to be one of those matches that's going to be really fun.
It's going to be interesting.
And I'd like to hope respectful.
But I also heard that Paul Hubris said that he was going to be here. He interrupted our opening video package last week and did his own take on the package and ran down the roster, ran down us, everybody, and threatened to make an appearance tonight.
Oh, yay.
Yay. So Paul Hubris, the Essential, is threatening to be here. So I'm wondering if he's actually, I haven't seen him yet, but I'm wondering if he is indeed a man of his word.
Well, you know, the man is a man of his own name, isn't he?
This is
Full of hubris.
He said that we need the Essential. It will be an Essential show if he is here. So he was threatening to turn up on Friday Night Showdown this week. We will see if he does.
Nah, he won't. He won't.
You don't think?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
You don't think he's a man of his word? You think he was bluffing us?
No.
Trying to get in Cedric's head? You think that was what he was doing?
Well,
maybe.
I don't know. Now you've said it that many times, I'm starting to question it.
Because obviously he did blindside Cedric at our last show, and you know.
If Cedric has a match, then there's a very good chance he will be here.
This is it. Cedric and JPR on the main event. All I've got to say to the CEO is watch your back, my friend, watch your back.
Yeah, but Cedric is no stranger to being blindsided.
Oh, of course. But still, he's got to watch his back tonight. So all the action on the way very soon. That's just about it from the pre-show. Yay. I'm going to go and stretch my legs.
We're going to go make those t-shirts.
Yeah, man. Yeah, impartial Brett Hadley t-shirts. There we go.
Impartial Brett Hadley t-shirts.
Make sure you join us back here for Friday Night Showdown on the way very soon. We will see you very shortly. See you in a few.
Are we going to do the
what? The sign off. See you later.